Hello learners, in this video I am going to solve few more sums of GST on demand of students. So let's see where they felt confusion, and they have given me this question, and the question was this one. Yeah, now I think you can see. Kiran purchases an article for rupees 5,310, okay, which includes 10% rebate on the mark price and 18% tax under GST on the remaining price. Find the mark price of the article. See children, before this video, whatever sums you have seen on my channel, there you have seen that generally mark price or list price is given, and we have to find out that how much amount a customer has paid, or what is the total GST collected by the central government, or what is the SGST collected by the state government. So from top to bottom we are solving the sum, but in this case already the end point is given. We are going to reach on the top. It means what the customer had paid, that is given. Total amount which this customer named Kiran, what she has paid, that is given. Okay, it includes GST as well as she got some discount also, 10% rebate. So after all the calculations he has to pay rupees 5,310. So the end point, we knew that what was the amount given by the customer. We have to find out what was the mark price at the starting. So it is just the reverse thing we have to find out. From bottom to top we have to reach. Earlier what we are doing, from mark price we reach to the amount which customer has to pay, but here the case is just reverse. So let's see how we'll solve the sum. That's why the children found it is difficult for them to solve. Let's see how we can solve this sum. So let's see how I have solved this sum. I'm going to explain you. Same process whatever you are doing for the solution of GST sums. In similar way I have explained the sum. Try to understand. Same process, I will start the sum from the mark price, and as we knew that marked price or list price is not given, so what I have done, I just assume that mark price of an article is X. Okay, now I am having mark price. Now I will follow the normal method. From here we will reach till the end. So let's see how I will solve. Given that rebate is 10% and GST was 18%, so from here if we don't know what was the money paid by the customer, so normal process we are following, that if MP of any article is X, rebate, that is discount 10% she got. So what is the cost price? So I have written cost price of an article for Kiran is mark price minus discount. If this is the mark price, she got 10% discount, so cost price for that article will be MP minus discount. MP is mark price minus discount, and in place of MP I have written X, and in place of discount I have written 10% of X. So normal calculation I did it here. X minus 10 by 100 into X, 0 cancelled, then X minus X by 10, then I took LCM 10, then 10 into X is 10X minus X, 10X minus X is 9X by 10. So overall this is your cost price for Kiran. After this step, what we are doing, after this we try to find out GST. So how much GST she has paid. We just forgot about the money what she totally paid. Normally we are solving the sum. Cost price she has paid this much, and now GST. So GST was 18%. It is not mentioned that it is intrastate or interstate. So normally we will calculate a normal GST and it is considered as interstate. So total GST is 18% of CP. And what is CP? CP is 9x by 10. So I have written 18 by 100 into 9x by 10. And I haven't multiplied or reduced it. As it is, I left it. Okay. Now, when I've understood that this is the cost price she has paid and this is the tax she has paid to the government. So what is the total amount she paid? She paid this plus this, right? That is cost price plus GST. So that's the thing I'm going to write. You see, already I have written. Therefore, total amount paid by Kiran for the article is equals to cost price plus GST. I hope you all remember that total amount paid by customer is equals to cost price plus CGST plus SGST, or if it is interstate then it is cost price plus GST. So in that way I have written the formula. On the other hand, it is already given that C has paid 5,310 rupees. So in LHS I have written 5,310 rupees, and in place of CP I copied this value 9x by 10, and in place of GST I have written this thing. See, 9x by 10 for CP plus 18 into 9x by 100 into 10, that is GST. And here is 5310. Now what? Now normal calculation you can do in your way, whatever you want to do. Here what I did, 9x by 10 are at both the places. That's why I took common 9x by 10. Then what is the thing left here? 1. And here 18 by 100. Now I shifted 9 by 10 in this side in LHS. So 10 multiplied with numerator and 9 became denominator. So I deducted 5,310 by 9. So this will be 590. 599 ja 5,310. And this 10 is here. And on that side, we took LCM 100. So it is 100 plus 18. So x from here, and it is 118 by 100. Then x left here and transfer these numbers that side. So here is 590 into 10, then 100, and then 118. Now 118 5 ja 590. So I reduced it. So 5 into 10 into 100, that is x is equals to rupees 5,000. It means mark price of that article which Kiran bought at the cost of 5,310, which include rebate as well as GST. The mark price was rupees 5,000. And this is your answer. I hope answer is clear. If any doubt, you may write in my comment section. Thank you.